So it's already a little dirty after wrapping it. But today we're going to be installing a spoiler, and this one is from Base. We'll go ahead and, as usual, link everything down below. And if you want to purchase one yourself, we'll have a nice discount code for you down there. But we're gonna go ahead and unbox this real quick, check it out. But we are going to put a spoiler right over here. Okay, so here we have the box. Everything nicely wrapped up. We have the spoiler here, which this is a real carbon fiber spoiler, none of that fake stuff here. And we have a little baggie. In said baggie, we have some blue masking tape so that we can get everything aligned. That's actually pretty nice they include that, but who doesn't have masking tape? We have some double-sided tape. I'm not sure if we have to put this on yet or if this is just extra. We'll see in a minute. And then we have an up-down sticker. I think this is so that way we can do, because it's got a little cutout on this side. I think that's a little bit of a template. That's also nice. And then you have an install video right here. This is the install video though, so you won't really need these. Just kidding. You always definitely check them out when in doubt. Real quick though, before we start, let's take a look at the spoiler. Make sure that we're good. The corners oftentimes will get dinged. That one looks good, as does that one, so we're good there. It already has the tape on it, so that tape must just be additional should you require it. It's a spoiler. Or it's a giant blade, whatever you want it. The cool thing with this spoiler though, it's not just a flat spoiler. You can kind of see there's like this little like indentation on either side. So it adds some depth to it. It makes it a little bit more fancy. Because I mean, if it was just a straight spoiler, it's kind of boring. So this actually adds some dimension to it. So I actually really kind of dig this. Let's see kind of first impression, how it looks. Again, car's dirty, I gotta clean it. I love that already. That completely changes the rear end. But first, we do need to clean it. So I'm gonna get some alcohol, really wipe down this entire area to make sure we don't have any issue. Okay, so now that we have our tape measure, our Sharpie, we're gonna go ahead and use some of the masking tape that came with it and just kind of lightly tack it on there where I think is the middle. And then we're gonna measure. So I'm just gonna put that right here just to hold it. 5.5 inches, 4 inches. Wow, okay, so we're far off. Maybe there. 4 7/8, 4.5, so we still need to go that way. Not as much though. It's about 4 3/4-ish, and about 4 3/4-ish. Looks good to me. And then what I'm gonna do is a few pieces of tape, mainly on the top side. And then I'm gonna use some tape on the left and the right to kind of see where that needs to be. And this tape that's not touching the spoiler is actually so I know where to put my adhesion promoter. Now, I didn't have one in here. Maybe it's still in the box. I don't know. But luckily, I have a ton of these. I'll go and link them down below too if you want. Anytime you're using like 3M adhesive tape or whatever, this stuff is really great. It'll just really make sure whatever you're doing sticks, because you want it to stick. So that's what these like horizontal pieces of tape are for, just so I can kind of see where I need to put the adhesion promoter. And then same thing under here, just so that way I don't put it where I don't need it, because it can be kind of a pain in the butt to clean up. So we don't want to get it where the spoiler isn't, because again, cleanup is a pain. So then these long pieces right here, these 3 pieces, those are gonna be my main pieces. So I'm just drawing a line straight through them. Then what we'll do is you can use a knife, just be careful, but you can also kind of use like this part of the cap. What we're gonna do is just go in here and just like cut that tape. So that way we know exactly where those lines should be. So when we put it on, we can start in the middle, get it lined up, then work on one side, then work on the other, and just make sure everything is lining up exactly where it should be. Now you're probably asking, why do I have a glove on? It's for this. This stuff is very sticky, and I don't like it on my hands. So I use a glove when I do it. It's up to you. But in these packets, you will see a little sponge and that's kind of coated in that adhesion promoter. So we're just going to kind of rub it in where these lines are. Not going outside of the line because we don't want to have to clean this up afterwards. If you do have to clean it up, a little alcohol goes a long way, but it is still pretty sticky stuff. So while that kind of tacks up a bit, I'm going to go ahead and come through here and start peeling some of this red tape. Now there's two methods you can do. One, peel it all. Some people do that. I've done that before. Whereas some people will just like peel little like winglets, as you can call them, expose them, so when you put this on, you can slowly peel that off and push everything in. It's really up to you. So what you'll do is you take a little part of it, kind of fold it up like this. Actually, maybe we'll just show you this way. And so that way when you put it on the car, this will be sticking up, and then you can slowly peel that, exposing the tape and everything. So that's probably the easier method. Because if you peel everything, it's gonna stick way more so, and you gotta be very careful. Again, we're gonna start with that middle piece. Get that right where we want it. And then you can see you can just start peeling this. I just heard my camera start dying as I was doing that. Anyway, I peeled the top one, started pushing it in, and now I'm taking this little wing, pulling it as we're pushing it in, making sure it's adhering. And we'll do this side. I like to start with the top, pull it, start pushing it, pull it some more, and then push, 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 push. And then down here, I'm just gonna peel that one all the way. And then all the tape's out, and we're just gonna go ahead, push it, push it, push it. Make sure everything is lined up as it is. Everything looks really good. But we got it all taped up, and we're just gonna let it sit like this for, I don't know, at least 24 hours, probably preferably 48. You can actually drive it like this, but if you're gonna put your spoiler on, I would probably give it at least like 12 hours or so before you go like fully drive it, just to try to get it to adhere as much as possible. If you can do it on like a weekend, that's excellent. Let your car sit when you maybe get home from work, so that way it can sit overnight. That'd probably be good too. But just try to give it as long as possible, and then just like make sure that everything is really on there. Okay, it's a new day, and we let this sit all night. Everything, like I just went through and pressed on it. Everything is rock solid. I definitely think that adhesion promoter helped. But if you're not using adhesion promoter, I probably would go ahead and give it maybe 48 hours instead of 24. But we're good, so we're actually going to be heading to work soon. You could drive with this tape on if you really want to. I think I am good, so I'm going to remove it all. But that's basically it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you are looking to pick up a spoiler like this, we'll go ahead and link EV Base's website down below. They have it in gloss, carbon fiber, or matte. We are very big fans of the matte, so that's what we went with. But we'll go ahead and link it all down below, and they have a nice discount code for you if you would like to pick one up yourself. But that's basically it. If you have any questions with the install or anything, definitely go and put them down below, and I'm happy to help out as much as I can. As always, though, a thumbs up if you enjoyed that video. Go and click here to subscribe. Here for some other ones. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.